Or the difference between humans and animals is the fact that humans could think. And after thinking, they could implement what they've thought about. I know a lot of you are very smart. There are a lot of smart people in this life. Some people got the opportunity to, whatever it is in their mind, they're able to create it and they have the resources, they have the environment, the enabling environment to be able to put that which is in their head out. And some of them are in front of camera, so it's easy for the world to see that these people, someone built the first car, right? Someone built the first aeroplane, right? And then there are people who are joined in the line of building things that are already in existence. They only need to do some touches here and there, but they build, right? I know a lot of persons who can get an item, an existing item, and then discover that a lot is not right with that item. And they may have the idea of how to make that item look better. And the problem is, one, they might not have the resources. Two, they might not even have the enabling environment. When I mean enabling environment, is who produced this thing? Can I go to them and tell them I want to learn? And after learning, can I now, impute what I have in my head to effect the change I want to see? That's the enabling environment. Do I even have the capacity? Am I in a position where, let's say, my environment is not enabling? I need to go to China. Am I in an environment that allows me, plus the resources needed, to go to any part of the world and go and learn what I want to learn and then effect the change in what I have seen? Why on earth have I spent, look at my eyes. You can tell I've not slept well, Abby. I have a course I'm taking, and for every 3 hours in my night, since my day is stripped up. But you see, last night I stayed up for 4 hours, and after many years of producing braided wigs, actively, I can remember from 2015 or 2014, I have been actively involved in making braided wigs from where it started, to the point where we had laces, to the point where we have full lace. I have been there. And from the point we had full lace, I have my concerns about the stuff. I'd like to change it. I've never had the enabling environment. When I mean the enabling environment, who do I know that produces this thing that I want to go to and say, you know what, let's do it like this? And then I got to a point where I don't even have the capacity anymore. I now have little toddlers that will take me another 2, 3 years or 5 years to even have my freedom to go to wherever I want to go to and when I want to go to. Meaning, well, at the beginning, I had financial restrictions. Maybe it got to a point where I could say I can afford the finances, but who do I go to meet? Okay, let's say it got to a point where I found out there is a factory that specializes in stuff like this. But like, it's not an email stuff. I need to see them. I need to tell them. I need to show them the the numbers I've come up with. I have my own circumference. I have my front to neck. I have my temple to temple. I have my ear to ear, and then I have an idea. Because really, when you create a net like this, where should my ear be? The human head is not flat. You can't roll airline running all the way from here like this. You don't. What happens to this place? Right? And then by the time you get this place, you can't continue all round. You, a lot is wrong. And so I decided to order this from Temu. I don't know, maybe in another video. This video is long, but I just want you to know that there are a lot of thinkers in the world that one, two, three, five things have hindered them from being able to build what is in their head, especially when they've gone past the stage of just thinking to a space where they want to implement, but a lot of things holding them back. I want to rebuild this. If you produce nets, if you understand head measurements, if you understand the math that is put into play, because really, whose back of head is as wide as this? While the making of the wig requires being a professional, This cap can come in a way that when a professional touches it, it is you know the way you wear caps and they just really stay. You know, looking first of all, my my neckline is somewhere here. Why is this here? Now looking at it, someone will say this is the small size of the net. Oh. This is small to medium. Looking at this net, someone will say by the time you trim off all of this, then you know that you try to push this part to the back of your ear, and everything starts to become like this. A lot of things are not being considered in building this, and I want to rebuild it. I'm giving myself 1 month to try to fake because I can't live all my life trying to do this. Why right now I'm doing my best, I'm making sure there is a ventilation pattern and all of that. I'm putting in a lot to try to change these aspects of the world of beauty, wigs, especially braided wigs. In another 1 month, if I'm not able to build this, I'm going to try my best. I'm going to reach out to factories. I'm going to reach out to local techs who understand the technicalities that go into this. If I am not able to effect the change I'm looking for, everybody could do it right last, right?